Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake here for another reaction, and today I'm here to react to What If Season 2 Episode 6. Now, just briefly guys, because I'm very limited for time, which has been, oh there goes my alarm, which has been a lot recently. Basically, it's still holidays, but for me, and the reason why it's so fair in between recordings is because I'm doing a lot of things here, doing a lot of things there. My partner's here, and still here, so it's like it's so hard to juggle right now. So I've been able to get a couple out here and there, but I think I'm going to be able to get the majority of those because I know all the episodes are released now, and I know that Echo is literally around the corner. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get the remaining, I think it's 5 maybe, all uploaded and edited by this weekend. So hopefully they'll all be there, and so it's that's the hope. Jesus Christ, my hair, I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know that is the plan at least. They will be the priority, and then once they're up, then I will then return back to doing edits for other shows. But yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know that. Happy New Year still as well. Last episode was what was the last episode? Christ. Oh my god, what was the last episode? Hold on, was it? No, it wasn't still the. I need to check what the last episode was. Jeez, that's it. What if Captain Carter battled or fought the Hydra Stomper, something like that? I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed all the aspects of having bits and pieces from the other films, and then to make their own little story out of it. I do like that we've got on this pretty much Winter Soldier, which means that we do have the option of, if we do come back for season 3 for a Civil War episode. If not season 3, then I'd like to think that we have one later on the season. But no, it gives us that option anyway. It leaves it open. And I do love me some Captain Carter. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed the episode. I think that's 5 episodes released by this point for me. I think 4 have been good, having quality or weight great. It's only the one with the Retro Avengers where they rushed at the end with Ego that I was a bit sort of like, oh, why'd you do that? Anyway, so far I'm happy with all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I'm just going to jump into this, guys, because I'm very limited for time, so I'm going to jump into this. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side.
Asgard's nightmares, the same in many realities. The flames of Ragnarok.
Oh, shit.
In your universe, but in this universe, fire came for Asgard before he had the chance.
Oh, shit. Here we go, Surtur. I bet a lot of people may happen to see that, so it wasn't jokey, like in Ragnarok.
Wonders from a single ember.
Oh shit, it's like a fallen star fell to Earth. That's like a fairy tale. What was that from? It's from loads of them, I guess. But it reminds me of, was it Tangled? Oh no, I watched it recently about fallen stars. That was Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. A lot of fallen stars, a lot of fairy tales. Ooh. Ooh, what's that sort of like sound like a didgeridoo? This is not. Oh, my fucking alarm. I need to turn these off. Yeah, these are not this kind of like, without me probably getting a little bit too much into it, maybe I'm thinking more than I should do, which is I'm still turning off my alarm. It's a little bit shocking for me, but this had that vibe of Thanos' planet where he went and like after he snapped his fingers, like this little sort of moment when he was walking along. This was the vibe I'm getting from this, like as if they're paying homage to it, as in, well, it's just this is that planet because this is what it kind of looks like. Might not be, probably isn't. Just maybe me thinking about things more than I should do, which says a lot. That was actually the last alarm. I'm actually so pissed off that I was looked at that. But yeah, I'm getting Thanos in his retirement years, as a farmer. That's what I got there. Right, okay. So these look like Native Americans. They said a new home, but... As in, but... Is it back on Earth home? Maybe it's not Native American. Maybe it's natives to South America? I'm not too certain myself. Kahhori... Kahhori. Let me think. No. This feels like the America, Central America. I'm getting that vibe from like just the landscape. I played enough Red Dead in my time. Oh! And you'll be the one to clean it, and that's where you'll find the Tesseract. Oh, so yeah, see, that's like the Tesseract, because, yeah, I don't know how they would know that. But yeah, the Sky World, because that's what Tesseract does, travel, like, but maybe they may have seen something like how Red Skull did at the end of First Avenger, Captain America First Avenger, where he then saw space and then suddenly got sucked into the Tesseract. Imagine a lake actually be eating people. That's some Rick and Morty type shit. They're really giving... Oh, I'll pause it here real quick. They're really giving time for... This is... I know it's not too much, but it's still a couple of minutes in, and it's only a 30-minute episode. So they really are giving time to what I believe to be Native Americans here, as in like actually letting them speak in the mother tongue, and like, you know, they must have employed someone that can write to all translate. Obviously, that then also employs someone that can speak it as well. But yeah, I feel it's quite interesting. Like, you know, that it wasn't anything like it's if you watch Doctor Who, which is what I tend to go to all the time, the TARDIS tends to automatically translate things, and I do obviously like that, because then everyone speaks without worry. But you have these moments where like things like this, where people are actually sitting in their mother tongue, and you're not getting that. And I think it's nice. You don't really see this in media that often these days. Like, obviously, years ago, it used to just be what the hell they portrayed Native... Again, I hope this is Native Americans. I might just be talking shit. But they portrayed Native... I'm fairly certain it is. And they portrayed Native Americans in certain ways. Not all of them really bad. So, yeah. So, I hopefully this is... this is actually them. And it's a good showing, you know. And I know it's just an animation, but still... Animation, live action, as long as there is a good perception of a certain culture that has... been through shit, let's say, then that's all good in my books. That's all gravy. Oh, see what I mean? Been through shit. It's just so unfair, isn't it? It's turned up to a not advanced, not advanced like sort of country or tribe. And whoa, okay, shit, fucking hell. But yeah, with your advanced weapons, and it's just so bastardy, isn't it? Like, what have you got? Oh, we got bow and arrows, cool. We've created the most advanced weapon you'll ever find at this point. The decoy. Fate of the youth. Looking for the fate of the youth. That's what you're looking for. Did they just say hey? They just said hey. Right, okay, this fucker, he's gonna regret that, because she's now fallen into the Tesseract water. She's gonna stew in it, gain all the power, and fuck him up. Here we go. Where are you going? It is Tesseract, yeah. Did she just go through the other... Hold on. What? Hold on, what? Wait, what? I'm gonna watch that again. So I looked away for a second as I was doing my notes. So yeah, so she's gone through a space portal. It would seem. Oh, and that's the feel of someone that... That's yeah, she's gone through a space portal. That's what the Tesseract does. But she's gone through and now she's got the touch of... Excuse... What? Yeah, the touch of that she's got these powers. Skyworld is real.
After the fall of Asgard, the Tesseract took on a second life among Kahhori's ancestors. Breaking on impact, the cube released unmitigated space stone energy, gifting its power to the lake. Never.
Oh, that's cool. So they actually...
Grief ignited a terrible battle amongst the surrounding nations.
So they sort of... They went there to discover the lake or fight whoever there, and they've literally transcended to a higher power with these powers, and now the sky world is a different plane. Interesting.
In the end.
Oh, that is multiple planets or moons. Oh, okay, so they're mining it. This is cheating. This is cheating. Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah, so they all came here. So it's just a portal, but where? I'm a little bit confused because it just looks like that they've created a parallel world to where they are now, but it's just been infiltrated with the space stones magical powers. It's like cosmic. Let's call it cosmic powers. But yeah, it looks like it's literally just paralleled itself. So because she definitely went through a space portal and she ended up here. So it's throwing me off a little bit. That I like. Is that they might not be able to explain it because they might not know themselves. But the Devil's Anus.
Anus? Wait. Who's Anus?
Oh, she's gonna find her way out, baby. These absolute bastards. Because now I'm starting to think it's the fucking invasion of Spain. When the Spanish came, I know the Spanish fucking tried to attack bloody America as well. Points. I'm fairly certain they did. But now I'm starting to think it was their attack on South America. I don't know where I am here. The era after the Fountain of Youth. Right, okay. God. Honestly, imagine someone starting this lie and then they sent probably hundreds of thousands of people out to try and search for it. I'm certain he would have, in real life, would have killed him by now. Right, I need to say, I'm gonna go all in now and say this is Native Americans, because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna feel so embarrassed if it's not, but everything about them here, the way, even the language when I have seen them speak before, but then again, it could be Native Americans that have been set up in the Americas, which also includes South America. Oh, I'm trying to overthink this, aren't I? But I'm fairly certain they're Native Americans. Just the way they're portrayed, the dress, the hair, the feather, everything, you know? Yeah, this sounds... Yeah. What clay's in you? Wolf and Turtle. Yeah. I'm sticking with my choice. Why don't you... If she could do that, why didn't you put platforms? Right? Right? Ah. Oh! Couldn't stop yourself from hitting that. Why does she use a big bit and then use her powers to move herself on it? Aww. Bless her. It seems like a pretty good prison. Alright, dude, don't have to show off. There we go. Right. This is so magical. This is so fairy tale like. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Oh shit! Oh shit, they are roided out buffaloes. This also kind of reminds me of the game Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Like these creatures, they kind of seem like the mechanical creatures in that. Right, okay. If I had these powers, I would be using the most mundane shit. Wow, she looks like a speed runner, like the Flash. Yeah, mainly the Flash of the cup, but yeah. Oh no, Kahhori! Oh, what? You absolute fucking boss. Watch behind you. They're all just not hitting her at all. They're good animals, I guess. Oh, Kahhori! Oh. Imagine a new person turning up and being better than you. She's left one village for another, but these fucks are gonna come through into the portal, and then they're just gonna destroy everything. Here's the thing, I hope they actually are dead, but I feel like they're just going to go through the portal. Of course you would. Of course you would, you animals. But have they got the power? Or is the power just for the ancestors? Well, her ancestors and stuff. My hope is that they haven't got any powers, and then they come with their guns to try and fuck them up, and they get absolutely destroyed, decimated, pummeled, you know? That's it. Oh my god, she's Neo in it. Just Corey, send that flying back at them now. Yes! Fucking queen, yes! That's it. Don't let them escape. Oh my god. Torture them. Let's start torturing them. And you decided to stay rather than help your people. Go, yes! Destroy them! She summoned it to her. Oh, that's a cold line. That's an absolutely cold line. I can't... She's literally... Right. She has turned up and gone, what's happening here? They go, these powers. Right. I'm going to invest these powers. How do I escape? You can't escape. No, I'm going to show you be escaping. The furthest anyone's got is like X amount of feet up in the air. Cool. I'm going to bring the actual escape plan to me. It's... What a queen. Oh, she bring... Okay. Oh. Ooh. What a queen. I love this little music they're doing as well. You've just taken down big, huge rhinos. Well, what's the difference? Oh, oh, that guilt trip sort of was nice. Yeah, I would lose all inner peace in me if that happened to my village and my people. If I had that power. Because you know these savages are just going to try to start shooting her. Straight away. So they're going to try and murder. Oh! That's him lost an eye. That telescope. Or, yeah, telescope. That's in his eye like that. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that's amazing. There's no way this little fuck out of nowhere shoots her, and gets away with it. Cannons. Oh, he's gonna take out his own men. He's absolutely savage. Rain fire!
Rain fire!
That's where the others need to come and help her. Oh! Now where are the others? Where are the others? Where? Imagine her talk didn't even actually work. He sounds so Oh! That was sick. Oh, oh yeah! Stab on his head! Stab on his fucking head a bit more! More! I want to see fucking blood! I want to see animated blood! Oh my god! How dare he even try? Oh, yes! Oh my god! She actually probably just eviscerated him. Yes! Wish I saw it actually happen. Oh, they all running the war, taking down the ship. Yes. I feel like this is like the ghost scene in Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I mean, you need to get him off quickly because you know you destroy the ships. Imagine this is all happening with the ship half sunk. Ooh, new songs about today. Love that.
From a choice.
Oh my god.
His victory wasn't because she
Lads, look up to your doom.
No, unwavering in the face of both devastation and miracles alike.
Oh, that's
Such
great.
Resolve is often what burns brightest. Think more.
Woo-wee!
And perhaps
Kahhori.
it's why heroes very seldom stop.
Yes, you have. Fuck you. Oh, this arrogance. My soldiers are unmatched. This arrogance of not only people from years ago, but these monarchs that literally just sort of like, oh, but it's impossible. My men, they're indestructible. They also are disposable. Let's send more. Oh, they make me sick. No way. Oh my god, they've come to you. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Literally rocked up to your yard, and not one soldiers will attack. She doesn't know. They don't know what they're saying, right? Oh, fuck you. I want her pummeled now. Yes, 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 yes. Destroy. Throw her out the window. Oh my god. She took your throne and said, fuck you.
People use the miracle, but their greatest battle has only
What?
just begun.
World peace in record time.
Oh, Supreme Strange.
My name is Stephen Strange, and I've been looking for you for a long time.
I just think that she literally just like handed the queen her ass, smacked it up a little bit, literally said broke her throne like it's Game of Thrones with, well, spoilers, but destroying the actual Iron Throne that is which this bitch sits on, and then Strange just turns up. Like, I'm looking for you, like, whew, we're weaving some threads. We're weaving some threads recently. And that, guys, was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 6 of What If. I think they just dropped another banger. I really enjoyed that. Different take. I'm fairly certain I heard someone say online, my hair's all over the place again. I'm fairly certain someone said online when it came to the trailer that this looks like that this character is a new character that they made up for the show. And I think they said it's going to link into Echo, and I'm fairly certain Echo is supposed to be Native American. I'm fairly certain, so it makes sense. I am sticking with it, so yeah, I am sticking with it. Yeah, but still, but yeah, so I'm fairly certain it's supposed to be a new character they've created for the show. So, but that's good. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a great sort of. I love that was their powers was the fact that Odin that a Ragnarok did still happen, but the Tesseract landed on Earth and gave them a power. I think that was so good. I really enjoyed the episode. That is, like, don't get me wrong, nothing's blown my tits off yet. As in, like, wow, that was fucking amazing. But I really enjoyed that episode. Like, and that's 5 out of 6 for me now. They're keeping it up, this consistency of being good, at least, you know. So yeah, so like, and not everything has to blow your tits off. Like, not everything has to be like the best thing in television ever. You know, things can just be good, and that's what I feel like this is, good or great. And this comes in the great category. I'm glad we gave that time. I'm really annoyed that I was just so. I don't know. I would have preferred, unless I missed it, I would have preferred if the watcher was just sort of like what you would call, and they'd say specifically what area of the world is that what they would call it now. Just to shut me up, because I was just there like, I'm fair. It seems like it's the American. The only thing I can think is with the Spanish, but I know the Spanish tried to take over the New World as well and all that stuff, so shit. So I get that, but it was just, I don't know. Everything about it screamed like the Native Americans rather than the natives to South America, you know. But I am sticking with that anyway. But rather than go into that any further, I thought it was a great episode. Going off of my notes again, because I am very limited for time. Yeah, I love the fact that it was the fact that Ragnar Surtur was able to complete Ragnarok and fuck up Odin, and they got sent to Earth, and that's what the Tesseract is. That the Tesseract survived, and it plummeted its way into the Earth, and that's what created this lake that gave power. I think that's for the purpose of the fact it's the MCU, it's obviously landed. In Earth, but, of course, but I'd imagine obviously it may have landed a bunch of other places. Seeing as it's a multiverse, it's an infinite amount of places it could have ended up. So in this case, it did end up on Earth. But yeah, Kahhori herself as a character, again, that's again, of course, the Native Americans. They were very peaceful, loving groups. Their whole idea was it was about the village, it was about the community, working together for everyone, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, there's different versions of different tribes and stuff like that, and certain ones may not have been at points, you know, their chosen path may not have been the most moral. But again, the majority, like in most places, as is a lot of places, but the majority of them have lived their life. So I love the fact that when they have a horrible situation that is in the invasion of, let's call it America, from whether that's the Brits, the Spanish, the Italians, the Romans, the wherever, you know, like either way is where fill that in and that's just not the Americans. If you were to fill that in with any other sort of country that's been invaded, like I like the idea of that. Again, it's not realistic, but oh, here's a superpower to fuck up your oppressors. You know, I think that's brilliant. I thoroughly enjoy that. Yeah, I think that's great. I really enjoy that. That is part of it. I thought Kahhori was a great character as well, in the sense that she was very pure of soul. Only really wanted to sort of like look after her. I'm going to assume it was a little brother, and then also look after the village. So but I really enjoyed her journey on this as well, which obviously I'll go more into. But I like that the lake was a decoy with decoy ducks. That was a great line. But the lake was actually underneath. But again, we'll get that. But them obviously finding this little puddle, this little puddle with ducks in it, and then going back to the village. The village is being destroyed, and it's like so heartbreaking that, you know, it's like what it's just so. Because that's obviously what it was. It was like that whole sort of, oh, this is your livelihood, this is what you will have. Well, let's just burn it to the fucking ground, and we'll then trample you or destroy you in that way, or we'll then take you as slaves and ship you across. And it's just sort of like her and stuff that obviously we get to see, and obviously it's in animation, so some of it is not as real as it could be as animation, but still, for animation, I was still saying, oh, it still felt horrible. Even that little bit where he's like literally threatening them with a gun to tell them where the fountain of youth is, you know. Yeah, it's yeah, they're like that. But again, them getting chased and finding the Undo Lake, and of course, it was going to lead to Kahhori going into it. Had to, because no one else is doing it. I'm glad that they later on we find out the Spanish army, super army soldiers, they end up falling into themselves and they don't get the powers, which is good. So it literally is just connected to the ancestors, to the ancestors of the Native Americans, which I think is great. I was worried they were going to get like sort of unbelievable powers, just start fucking up the village on the other side, and they didn't, which was superb. But yeah, so what else is there? Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to pause it there. I think Toby made some noise there. Just want to make sure. Yeah, so I do feel like that they that obviously it was like she got shot, and that's what made her go into war, and then suddenly that she's in the new world, the what's that called, the Sky World. That's it. I like that, Sky World. That's sort of very Avatar, and obviously when you look at the sort of the uncontacted sort of tribe idea, what Avatar kind of done, whereas people who are native to their world and who live in a certain way, it's very much the similarities are there. But I very much got the whole sort of sky world, sort of the names of how they lived, how they sort of like how they their way of life. Like I just got immense vibes from that, and I thought that was great. Atarax, that's me butchering it, but I love that. I've thoroughly enjoyed his character as well. To be her that guide to Kahhori, that like them all having the powers was so good. Just doing mundane things, catching fish, chopping wood. It's such an abuse of that's what you don't see much more of. I would love to see. I don't know, fucking Thor, like a little small clip of Thor fly into the shops to get himself like a drink, or I don't know. Spidey does it a lot, but I'd love to see more Spidey just doing like his mundane, just sort of like, I don't know, just using his web just to again grab a drink. I just want everyone to have drinks. I'm very thirsty, like, you know what I mean. Like I think Andrew Garfield's character did that quite a bit, but either way, yeah. So, but to have Atarax there to guide her was great. Him being able to then show like the I keep calling it the devil's anus just from Ragnarok, but yeah, but again, to give it show the portal and say like you can't leave, and her immediately is let me try and reach it myself, you know, let me try and get there. And exactly, it was like I still didn't know why she just didn't get a bit of wood and just do a magneto and just sort of literally lift herself up to it. Just my thoughts about it. Or get one of them to lift you up whilst you're on it. It's a whole thing. But yeah, yeah, I love that sort of like again, that also felt very much the Dark Knight Rises. But obviously Bane puts Batman in the prison, and there's that like only one way out, and it's like you're not supposed to leave this place. Well, this is his prison. We're stuck here now. Got very much that sort of vibe, but obviously less dark, less broken backs as well. But yeah, so you're not meant to, the whole thing to do with the Spanish army then sort of going to Spanish army sort of like threatening them to let them know the Fountain of Youth is again. Such a way to travel across the world off a myth, of a fairy tale. Now I understand that's what that's how a lot of things got discovered, because of lies. A lot of people went places and discovered things because they thought there were certain things there or supposed to be in that general direction, and it was just all bullshit. But imagine like in that scenario, those lads, they've gone, right, we're here for the Fountain of Youth. A lot of them like probably died before they reached it, but then they've gone, wow, this is the Fountain of Youth, and then they've gone into it thinking it. They then got pulled through, and then gone like, wow, look at this new world. This is the Fountain of Youth, but it's not as, it's more metaphorical. And then they just get absolutely fucked up. It's just like, imagine, I could imagine, like, maybe that's just my modern day of thinking, but if someone said to me, was like, who gave me no proof, if the internet wasn't a thing, and someone said, Jake, do you know, if you walk literally an hour towards that way, you'll find this really good pub that does the best Guinness you'll find, and the food is unreal. If you walk down there, I don't know where about, but in that general direction, I'll be like, no. I'm okay, I'll stick to the alright Guinnesses and food for now. I'm not taking that risk, you know? That's just me, you know? Yeah. So look here. I love that whole idea as well, is that the hunt is that the fruit is actually attached to the buffalo looking things, and rather than kill the buffaloes, again, they care for these animals and stuff. And as far as I understand, is that the Native Americans respected, and I believe they were buffaloes, as far as or supposed to be like that. But yeah, but they respected the animals, you know. So I will say, yeah. So I will say that I really enjoyed that bit there. They're all using their powers, only getting 1 or 2, and then Kahhori just being an absolute queen and just already pushing the boundaries of what the others thought was possible. It's just great work from her. I really enjoyed that scene. It was very much this is what you guys can become if you put your mind to it. Her coming back with all the fruit like that, I'd be like, here you go, sharing it amongst them as well. Quality stuff, like a reflection on their ways of living and her as a character. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that scene. Then again, obviously, them the Spanish turning up to them being like sort of like whilst they're having their little dance and songs and celebration and food and all that sort of stuff, for Kahhori to see it and then be near from the Matrix, stop all those bullets, take all their guns, and again, I personally would be like, back at them. That's me, I guess. But how pure she was like, yeah, no, these are done, and then sort of like then just use her powers to restrain. Again, I would have loved if it was like a bam, but then again, that would then probably disrespect her ancestors, her culture, this new world that she finds herself in. So, I mean, what a very much a very understanding moment in hindsight. You know, but again, I would have loved if she just slaughtered them. Like, they would have slaughtered them. Like, they actually tried to. Like, an eye for an eye, I guess. A lot of people say turn the other cheek, but I want an eye for an eye. Especially when it's usually to do with people that are usually so oppressed. You know? But then again, because they're so oppressed, you don't want them to turn into what their captors are, you know? Or their persecutors, or their overlords, or their... Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you So but I do love that little speech he gave us in like, we have this power, we should, like, that, again, it's such a blur now, but we have this power, we need to prove that we can, you should be able to use it. You've forgotten what you're actually, ancestors feel like, you've forgotten what your bones actually feel like, you've been in this world too long, come help me and defend the world in which we actually belong to. Remember who you stand for, what you stand for. Great fucking little speech. Of course it was eventually going to turn up, but her just walking through her, again, her actually bringing the portal to her was fantastic as well, to go like, again, rather than be, how do I get myself up there? It's like I have this power. I should be able to bring this space travel to me. It was wonderful, wonderful stuff. Her then coming on her own and fucking punching him up as well. The fear in their eyes. I mean, like then to literally do like Thanos did and rain fire and shoot cannons at her until at least one slips through the little force field she has, like, cheeky fucking bastard. Again, you can see why these and this obviously portrayal why these generals are the most savage and why they win, because it is just he was like, I don't care, it's fire cannons at him, if my men get away, I don't give a shit, but fire cannons at this witch and we're gonna take her out. And it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, because you have to put it all out, but still, that's why they win, because they don't give a shit. They'll take a lot of casualties along the way, as long as they overpower them with such destruction, and eventually puts her on her ass. But that little moment where he's about to kill her and he looks up and those blue eyes in the fucking woods is outstanding. I thought her running around like a fucking Silver Surfer, like a Silver Surfer, Quicksilver in the forest was sick. That sort of like owl eyes that are blue in the fucking woods was outstanding. I really enjoyed that bit. Them all just coming out, just pummeling them to the ground, destroying the ships, which again, they literally were running into the ships, breaking them, and they weren't sinking. So maybe they ran into, like, because they're on above seawater, I guess. So that might be why, I imagine, because they weren't, because obviously they did it underneath it. But that's probably why, I'd imagine. There was none of them underwater, from what I could tell, that broke in. So, but yeah, so them all working together to prove that, you know, that they are, to show the people that are still on this world, that their ancestors and their people will protect them from the other world. They will travel world between worlds. So yeah, I thought that was lovely. That little fucking Spanish fuck that literally grabbed her, tried to kill her, and he's just holding her. I would have stomped his head. I would have stomped his head, and even more. And Kahhori then just did that power thing she does. Don't know whether he's dead. I hope so. Wish I could have seen more of a blood splatter, but it's Disney. The notes I put down, and just realised I put there, "Join me, you cowards," as if like her speech said that, when it wasn't that. It wasn't calling them cowards. It was like, be better, be more. For our people. I'm such an idiot. I write so much shite when I'm doing my notes. Just quickly explain stuff so I can refer back to it. Yeah, I love the idea that literally the Spanish Queen Isabel, I believe it was like, oh, we're powerful. Who dares do this to my people? Yada yada yada. And they literally rock up to their fucking crib and was like, "Yo, it's done." Like, to literally be like, look at the power we have. Look what I've just done. A lot of calm people for a time of people literally getting burnt for witchcraft. Everyone in that room was like, what's this? This is weird. It's great. And it only took for them to slightly take, like, for Kahhori to then take the weapons of it. Some people are like, ooh. And then for her to raise the Queen of Benedict, everyone's like, oh my God. What is it? Like, you just saw a portal. I'm just saying. But again, what a cold move from them to literally rock up and be like, you're done. This is done. Look at what we can do. Look at the power we have. You're done. You can have your shit on this side of the world. It's not our thing. We're not here to fight. We're not here to... We're here to share this land that is Earth. And I believe, we belong together, all that sort of... Yada, yada, yada. So to have that moment to then be like... To extend that sort of gracious hand, that sort of, like, to be like, I could look what we've done. I could easily fuck you up, but I'm letting everything know live because I believe in life. And it's like, you guys are so pure. You guys are so pure because I would eviscerate Spain. I'm talking scorched earth. But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, and then obviously then Strange turning up and just being like, I just dropped my book. Yeah, Strange turning up being like, yeah, I've been looking for you. This doing that sort of the threads of like the story get put together because obviously there's something that's going on that's in the background, especially with the last episode with Captain Carter. So obviously so good up a Strange turning up and just being like, yeah, I'm here for you. I'm interested to see how they tackled the language barrier because again, it looked like the Queen understood what Kahhori was saying when she shouldn't do, and I'm interested to see if Strange maybe casts himself so Kahhori can understand them, and then also then the others can understand, like how the TARDIS does in Doctor Who, I'd imagine. Hopefully it can do that. But anyway, it's one of those ones where it was a great episode, and I'm interested where we go with this, whether they start touching on why people are getting recruited, because obviously Captain Carter's been taken now, and that's by what looks to be like Nick Fury and Wanda, and then this one we have now Strange picking up Kahhori. So I'm interested to see if they're on the same side or they're fighting each other. Is what's going on here? That's what I'm interested in seeing. But overall, I thought it was a really good episode. I'm so happy with that episode. I'm glad that is what it was, you know, and that again. 5 out of 6, isn't it? It's 5 out of 6 episodes, I'm fairly certain. Let's have a look here. Yes, so 5 out of 6 episodes with I'm either was good or more. So we're on a good run. Hopefully they'll give me an episode where it blows my tits off. So that's what I'm hoping. Anyway, I'm going to leave there, guys, because I've got places to be, things to do, yada, yada, yada. So thank you for watching, guys. So if you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Kahhori as a character? Or was she actually created just for this specific thing? From what I read, for Echo. But what do you think of the character? What do you think of the whole aspect of the Native Americans versus the invaders? What do you think of the Spanish? Should we have blown up Spain? Things like that. You know, comment down below. Comment down below, that'd be great. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here to do with me. I react to all the Marvel stuff that, like, well, since I've started in the past year and a half, maybe, close to 2 years, I think, actually. Yeah, about 4 months off 2 years. So yeah, about a year and 8 months, something like that. Anyway, I've reacted to those, so they're all on here. I also do reactions more recently to, so it was Loki, Ahsoka, Gen V, Witcher, those on there, plus things in the past year are up there as well. I also do reactions to, I did reactions to the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with my friend Josh. Phase 1 to 3 is up there. He barely saw any of them. Maybe he saw about 2-3 films, and it wasn't the big ones, so yeah, so those are all on there if you are interested. And I also do reactions with my little brother Charlie. We reacted New Who. They're on there as well. And we're on David Tennant's first season. So if anything that I sound like it takes your fancy, guys, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that sort of jazz. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.